Welcome to Coke Studio Africa 2017, where artists from all across the African continent come together to collaborate and create incredible music. Our cameras are there to follow the magic every step of the way. It's Coke Studio Africa. This is where music meets. Coming up on today's show, this week's headline artists, South African sensation Shekhinah and Ethiopian rock supergroup Jano Band join up to discover more about each other's music and create something incredible.
Now we have to actually put something down and space it out.
Tanzania's sensation Ray Vanny and Angola's favorite genre buster Dji Tafinha have some fun with a Coke Studio Africa Throwback. And Ghana's newest star, Worlasi, gets the chance to work with Nigerian success story Chidinma and Kenyan supergroup Sauti Sol in this week's Big Break. Brace yourself for an unforgettable journey of musical discovery. It's going down! Kicking things off, this week's headline pair are African music powerhouses. Shekhinah's road to fame has been an inspirational story that's a long way from being finished. Her powerful voice and stage presence are pushing her profile beyond the borders of South Africa to Africa and the world. Ethiopia's Jano Band have brought a whole new flavor and style to the Ethiopian music industry, melding the sounds of Ethiopia and Africa with raw rock and roll to create a revolution in the musical tastes of their home country.
Yo, what's going on? My name is Jano Band. I'm a producer. I originally am from Malawi, but I'm based in South Africa. I'm a super producer.
Jano Band, representing Malawi, has worked with the biggest names in the business. Whoever works with him is in very good hands, with a chart-topping hit just waiting to happen.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, everyone.
We are Jano Band. We come from Ethiopia.
I had the time to do my research and get to know you guys. I must say I love you guys' live performances. The band crazy.
The music we do is made by combining Ethiopian traditional music with rock style.
Hi, my name is Shekhinah. I come from South Africa and I'm a singer. I get to work with Jano Band from Ethiopia and Jano Band, one of my favorite producers from Italy. Hello. Hello. Shekhinah, nice to meet you. We're gonna do something crazy. There's 4 of them and 1 of me.
Yo, we're just checking out some of the stuff. It's amazing. I'm blown away.
Yeah, I saw
You
this
should
stuff
check it out
this
too.
morning.
Shekhinah comes now. She's a very amazing woman. She laughs and sociable. We get each other very well. So I'm sure we are going to do a good thing.
It's like
They rock out.
out.
The rock and roll aspect of their music is very weird, but it works for them.
You like it?
Yeah, I love it. Their melodies are unbelievable. They have a lot of riffs. So for me, they're like the most interesting artists I've ever met, I think.
Can I play you some of your kind of stuff?
Yes, please.
Her style is more electronic type and it's got more of a Western rhythm. Not our style, but looking forward to it.
Yeah, you guys have a nice live sound. I like the traditional guitar and it's like a real music. So I'm excited to do that.
Putting 2 different artists from 2 different worlds, from 2 different genres is always a challenge. That's what I'm here for.
We need some of you though. We need some of you. Your vibe. We need some of you.
I'm gonna have to go and take that Malawian sound and bring it onto the table. So we got Ethiopia, South Africa, and Malawi, and put it together and see what we can come up with. You feel me? I'm thinking of just, all of us just creating something new from scratch. So I don't know. In the meantime, you guys can do your covers, whatever. I know Shekhinah is excited to jump on your guys' stuff.
When I think of the end result of our work, I think it's going to be exciting.
I need your energy to complete the
Exactly. I'm super confident that Jano Band, Shekhinah, Jano Band is gonna work.
their first task to discover more about each other by creating unique cover versions of each other's songs. But first, which songs will they choose to cover?
Jano Band is going to cover a Shekhinah song, and Shekhinah is going to cover a Jano Band song. Have you guys thought about it yet?
Yes. Yeah.
Can I guess?
Yeah, please.
Okay, because there's 4 of you guys, I think Back to the Beach now.
Yes, you got it.
I wrote Back to the Beach about my failures, almost like I just wanted to escape all the negative things that were happening and wanted to go back home. Everyone can relate to wanting to go back to a certain memory that made them feel good.
The song comes from her heart. It is connected with her life, and we will develop it in a way which excites her.
I've been planning a melody which is Ethiopian and the traditional.
In this song, we are going to put a song which has our very own country feeling.
Put some hurricane in it, put some shoulder shakes in it.
We'll make it in a way which expresses her feelings more, and we'll make her happy.
Have you chose any of our songs?
I did. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Dareen.
Dareen literally means marry me. This song has wedding song content.
What does it mean, by the way?
I asked my aunt.
Okay.
I see a guy and I want to marry him.
The music is rock and Ethiopian. Rock music is not really often used in weddings. Opening our songs in weddings shows us how the music is loved.
Imagine
Yeah.
a rock song
Let's go
on
with
your
the
wedding.
Yeah, but it's nice because you're
But it's-
fusing the cultures,
Yes,
and that's what we're
people
trying
love
to
it.
do.
Yeah.
So everyone's vibing to rock in Ethiopia now. Besides another language and lyrics in it that I have to learn, they have moves and lots of moves.
You have to show her the moves.
Yeah, there's so many moves. The moves are great on them. Guys, it's similar to the Madiba's thing.
You got it, you got
Okay,
it.
and then I clap. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do yet. It's very tricky. I'll show you later, I promise. Wait for it, you'll see it on the stage. I hope that I blow them away because they're amazing. Okay, cool. Let's work on it.
After a long studio session, this week's headline acts are ready to reveal their reworked covers to each other for the first time.
Jano Band is about to perform Back to the Beach, and I am super excited.
Our turn to sing Shekhinah's song to the audience. We put in the time and we rehearsed the song together as much as possible.
I'm hoping they added some Amharic. I'm hoping, but I don't know. I've never heard it yet.
Let's take it back to the beach when we were young and carefree. This is how it should be. Said the city don't feel me. Let's take it back to the beach when it was just you and me. Baby, you're all that I need. Said the city don't feel good no more. There's too much push and go. Always in the fast lane, always the fast lane. I said the city don't feel. Let's take it back to the beach when we were young and carefree. This is how it should be. Say the city don't feel me. Let's take it back to the beach when it was just you and me. Baby, you're all that I need. Say the city don't feel me. Let's take it back to the beach. Take it back to the beach. When we were young and carefree. This is how it should be. This is how it should be.
Thank you. እናመሰግናለን.
Asante.
A lot of people have covered Back to the Beach, but hearing it live was the most beautiful thing ever. I cried like a baby.
We are eager and very excited to see how she is going to perform because it's not really her language and the beat is different.
I'm very nervous because I've added the Amharic chorus and I'm not too sure how it's gonna go.
When I see Shekhinah singing the Dyrene song, my eyes fill with tears and I feel like I'm about to cry. I just couldn't control my emotions.
They loved it, so that makes me feel better.
Welcome back. Next up on Coke Studio Africa, two incredible talents take us way back to their childhoods for the Coke Studio Africa Throwback. Dji Tafinha from Angola has been flexing lyrics and melodies since he was 12 years old. His styles cut across genres, from rap to R&B to zouk. He's also a famed music producer and has produced for the likes of Anselmo Rolf, Ari, and many more. Since becoming Tanzania's national freestyle champion in 2011 and being signed by Diamond Platinum's label, bongo flavor artist Ray Vanny has been making his mark on Africa and the world with his combination of TZ flavor and profound musical talent. Let's see what emerges from their throwback collaboration. Their answers to the Coke Studio Africa Throwback questions will lead them to the track they'll be working on.
Let's do it. Takeaway, because most of the time I'm in the studio and I don't have time to be home cooking.
Home cook.
Because takeaways are in a business sense and are not cooked perfectly, unlike home cooked.
Basketball.
Football.
I don't like basketball.
Rain, because I think rain washes the soul.
Sunshine.
Because I hate the rain.
Playground. Makes you feel alive.
Playground.
Because you can give the kids happiness and a chance to grow.
What we got?
Wow.
Jano Band.
Ah, man.
Alright, so what was the result?
Childhood rhyme.
Yes. Childhood rhyme.
Yeah.
But we have one there that I think everybody knows. It got nice rhythm, got that thing about clapping.
What is shuta mean?
Shuta is like to kick, like shuta, you know? There is something like the mother went to the market. She bought some. Is it?
When you hear it at the start, I get the same imagination like when I was a kid. But now we've changed it to something new.
You can mix. What do you think?
Okay, cool.
That was just awesome. I knew that we could find something to make it work.
Honestly, the beats and words have changed, but that should not be a problem because we are working with talented individuals. I believe the kids will love it a lot.
If you never heard both songs separated, you might think that they are just like one.
Just kick it!
Sai está onde? No São Domingo, fazer o que fazer barraque, scalinguindom, scalinguindom, scalinguindom. É na baliza, é na baliza, é na baliza. O corte, Wanazi, Wanazi. Mwenzetu, mwenzetu. Kagongwa, Kagongwa. Nanini, Nanini. Nagari, Nagari. Garigani, Garigani. Nanana. Tumpeleke hospitali asije kusema kwa mama yake. Yesa, yesa, yesa. Yeah. Bado kidogo. Yesa, yesa, yesa. Yeah.
Zokote, aina mla biskote, ilo shepu mbuzi ya roki, subiri shela sote. You are the most amazing girl that I've ever seen, and my heart's calling you.
Back with Coke Studio Africa. Before the break, this week's headline acts, Shekhinah from SA and Jano Band from Ethiopia, both performed cover versions of each other's hits, while Malawian super producer Gemini Major got to work on their original track. Now they're ready to get back in studio to work on their new track.
I need a riff, just to make it more, more Africa. But I want it to be your own thing too. You must freestyle, like own it. I have a pretty good idea of how the song is gonna sound like. You can even take it higher. Yeah, you feel me?
I walk into the studio today and Gemini's going crazy in the front here. Hello everyone. Asking for things, dance moves.
Hey. You know what I mean? Africa, more Africa shit. Yo, when I'm in my zone, I forget about everything else, you know, like there's a million things coming in my head, you know, like there's this energy that I get.
Sounds great. I'm excited. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it sounds good.
I've never heard Shekhinah on something like this before. And I've never produced something like this before, so I'm really excited. Like a bassline kind of thing, it's like a typical Malawian thing, you know?
It's nice for him to feel like he can do something from his home.
When we walked into the studio, we hear an amazing sound and we get very excited.
I'm gonna play you the jam. I'm just gonna build it up maybe with the guitarist also so you hear how it sounds. Slowly. As soon as Jano Band walks in, they like it, they love the sound.
I like that.
What do I let you know?
Shekhinah has listened to the song and she likes it, and we've agreed to work together on it.
I love those melodies, like they're very chanty, and that's like in my element almost.
I personally didn't know if it was the right sound, but from what I was feeling about the song, I definitely knew we had something. So we can come back tomorrow. I just, do some final touch-ups with these guys, I need to slave these guys first before you guys come in for the vocals,
Now we have to actually put something down space it out and fit like 5 vocalists on one track.
Let's finish this thing. I feel like we have a song, so I get rid of them. I need now to work my magic so I can structure the whole beat.
So we've been working on the original with Jano Band and Gemini Major.
Welcome to my house.
I think it's very important for us to take a break, so I've prepared something special for them.
This is called a bunny chow.
Bunny chow.
A bunny chow.
It's authentic to where I come from, which is Durban in South Africa.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us take a trip to Durban.
Oh.
Enjoy.
Like injera, you.
Oh. Injera. But bunny chow.
Bunny chow.
Bunny chow.
The bunny chow sauce that she brought and she put inside the bread is something similar to Dorwat sauce.
Yummy. Marry me.
Yummy.
Marry me. Marry me. Move to Durban.
I personally like the chili stuffs, and to me, it's delicious and it's tasty.
Spicy
and
hot.
A bunny chow is not a bunny chow if it's not hot.
And it goes best.
Wow.
And you cannot leave Durban without having a bunny chow and a Coca-Cola.
Tell me about the show. I'll tell you about my show. You tell me about your show.
Okay, you tell us about your show and then we're gonna continue.
I don't have a big band. It's 4 of us. So I have a DJ, and then I have keyboard, and then I have synth bass keys. We perform for 30 minutes only. I never perform for longer than 30 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
30 minutes?
Wow.
How long do you guys perform for? Okay, so you guys sing it.
Everybody has to jump. Everybody has to be energetic.
Movement, even the band. That's what made us very unique in our country. Because that's not the type of energy, that's not the type of music that was, Yeah, so that gave us the spotlight.
To do what we do, there really isn't a precondition, but what is needed is love for the music you're doing. You need the motivation to keep on doing what you're doing, and the most important thing for me is rehearsals. These are the things that made us to reach this level.
Now you know bunny chow.
Okay.
You better make it for people at home.
Can you remember one word?
Yes. Where did I choose?
Shekhinah
So Shekhinah now asked if we like it, and we had the answer for that.
Yeah,
Let's go to the studio.
I'm so glad that I got to share this experience with them.
Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to the studio. Yeah.
But now we have to make an original song.
The spotlight is approaching for GH's Worlasi. He's about to work with Niger's Chidinma and Kenya's Sauti Sol in this week's Big Break. Let's meet our Big Break artist, who's ready to announce his arrival to the world.
What's up, Coke Studio? What's up, Africa? Worlasi here. Welcome to my humble abode. Obviously, this is my art studio, and back there is my music studio. Ghana is peaceful, Ghana is quiet, and everybody is very calm, and everybody is very friendly, very, very super friendly. So excited to be working with Coca-Cola right now, because I'm going to meet a lot of people, and finally, the whole world can know what I'm about. They can know exactly what I'm about. First of all, who is Worlasi? How did I start doing music? YFM. YFM is a radio station in Ghana to play good music, and I was like, yo, I can do this. My grandma was into music, my granddad was into music, not too much, you know, they would play society, you know, African traditional music and all that. So, you know, it inspired me to do more music, and starting was tough. I had to find a manager, I had to find people, but finally, Worlasi is here with Coke Studio. Coke Studio is right in front of me and saying, Worlasi, we need you here. Finally, the whole world can know what I'm about. Thank you, Coke Studio.
Welcome back to Coke Studio Africa. Before the break, young Ghanaian Worlasi proved that he knows what he wants. Now it's time for him to show us what he's got. First, he must meet his collaborators. After winning Project Fame West Africa in 2010, Nigerian music princess Chidinma has gone from strength to strength. With chart toppers, awards, and other accolades flowing her way, she's one of the most celebrated African stars, and she's not gonna stop anytime soon. Kenyan Afropop group Sauti Sol are one of the most influential acts on the continent, pioneering new sounds and evolving their offering all the time. They hail from Kenya, though all of Africa claims them.
What's up, guys? Volicious! We're here to meet a big break artist. His name is Worlasi.
We're looking forward to exchanging good vibes, to learning from him, as well as showing him a few, tricks in the game since he's been around for just a little longer than he has.
Oh, hey, man!
What's up, brother? The moment he walked in, I didn't know what to think. I did not know what to expect.
Grew up at the back of my grandma's house, and, she used to play traditional music for their Angola group. It's a society, it's a traditional society. So I try to fuse that with hip-hop and blues. The kind of music I do is actually experimental, because I'm trying to create something new.
Well, I can't wait to listen to the song. Right?
Yeah. Just from your description of how you...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Sounds exciting, right?
Yeah.
I hope you like it though. This song is titled Nukata. It was influenced by blues and being a gold digger, The perspective is not from the lady, it's from the man. It's about how, like you like a girl, how far you can go to impress a girl. People can go a mile,
With what he said, we're very excited and very interested to hear what his music is about.
Oh my God, the moment the music started to play, gosh, I was like, oh my God. And I was looking at him like, wow.
My oh my, it's something new, it's something not mainstream. You could relate with what he was talking about his grandma, and you can see where the influence came from.
When I listen to you, I feel like you found yourself.
When somebody understands what you do and respects your song, that's when you know it's in good hands.
I really just hope that because of the pressure that the music industry has, that you don't buckle and change.
Your love pressure.
There is demand to do more commercial things just so that you can reach a broader audience. And some artists choose to take the sacrifice, and some choose to stay who they are. When you stay who you are, there's consequences. When you take the sacrifice, there's consequences. It's nice to create a balance.
Here we go. One by one.
These three sounds coming together, I'm sure would be a blast.
There was a way in which we vibed into that track. We did not struggle.
Polycarp was in one corner, tuning the guitar. I don't know what he was doing.
Polycarp, I've got an idea for guitar. So we go like blues.
There wasn't any guitar in the song in the first place. So I was just waiting to hear what he does. The melody was amazing. It enriched the song, and that's what I liked about it.
Wow.
You got it?
I'm very sure that he's excited. I'm very sure that he doesn't regret being here right now. You can't say you go bypass. I want him to be happy with whatever he's going to hear. I don't love you, Teta, because she got the money. She no love bag or the chopper. So I'm coming on a song like, what do you have? If you think you're spending too much, you can keep your money to yourself. I don't need it. Oh, yeah, first see your friends and come up from my face.
Oh my God. Bian was just like, yo, it's a song. It's not a competition.
After singing it, we're like, what am I supposed to do, bro?
Stop making us feel bad.
I just like the way he followed my voice.
It's loud but soothing.
I love his voice because it's similar to mine. I just felt like it would be good to complement his voice.
I can see the work hard. You know, sometimes you feel like people are on the top so they are relaxed, but you realize it even gets harder. I just felt like a very lazy person. I've learned a lot and I'm stealing a lot from them from now.
Ooh, baby. Take all my money and
It's not doing it right that makes you feel uncomfortable. It's you being afraid not to mess it up, because anything can happen within performance. I have to focus and I need to make sure I connect with my people and do all these things at the same time.
Make some noise for Ghana's newest star, Worlasi, featuring Chidinma and Sauti Sol.
She dey kill me inside. This babe driving me crazy. She dey kill me inside. This babe driving me crazy. I be go she be digger. All you do then can't I'm sorry, but I thought you were a singer. Why I'm broke who go bigger? Look at baby. He dey kill me inside. This babe driving me crazy. I be go she be digger. All you do then can't I'm sorry, but I thought you were a singer. Why I'm broke who go figure? Sorry, let's go.
I don't love you, Teta, because you got to. Then I love I got it. If it ain't hard to keep the money, I'll am for sharing you. I said big cook and I the chop half. Your next pay, now my next half. You better pay or you buy pass. Oh, your face to your friends to come up on my face. Yeah.
Pesa siri ya urembo kwa moyo vikisi kingo juleo mimi niyo konko usinirambe kisongo. I'm drowning in your soul. I feel like I just wanna lotto. Nairobi to Agosombo. I'm in a Rambo Conambo. So take all my silver and gold. Oh baby, take all my money and gold. Oh baby, yeah. So take all my silver and gold. Oh baby, take all my money and gold. Oh baby, this baby driving me crazy. I be Gucci big digger. All you do then can't dig up. But I thought you were a singer. Why I'm broke who go figure? Look at baby. He dey kill me inside. This baby driving me crazy. I be Gucci big digger. All you do then can't dig up. But I thought you were a singer. Why I'm broke who go figure? Take all my silver and gold. Oh baby, take all my money and gold. Oh baby, take all my silver and gold. Oh baby, take all my money and gold. Like we want it, Timori. Santa Jesus your father. Cause it to be the tire. Make you jump, make you eat, make a blow. She know the cook, and I the chop pass. Your next queen, I'm my next class. You better pay or you bypass. You can't say you go bypass, cause in your cruise you go die fast.
As a teacher, I'd say he's a good student.
He knows his sound, so I think that is going to take him very, very far.
Before the break, this week's headline act, SA's Shekhinah and Ethiopia's Jano Band were hard at work in the studio with Gemini Major from Malawi. Let's see how close they are to finishing their masterpiece.
Hi, Jen.
Hey. Now the beat is done. Time to get down to the main business. Let's get the vocals down. Let's get this song cracked.
So groovy. It's our last time that we get to be together and finish everything. I really just want to get everything perfect.
The drums, I'm pretty much going to put them at the end because I want to lay down the vocals.
Oh, man. I love this.
Yeah.
Oh.
We like the music very much. He produces and composes it very nicely, and we're going to add our own flavor.
For me, it's the essence of an African song. It has all the elements, instruments, and also the people. It's an original African song. If we have and then we have Amharic
word
that we can use. Whatever message that I'm going to think about is definitely something light, something that brings us all together also.
How about like we're in, you know, the same blood. Wherever we go, we're the same, you know?
The music has an African vibe. It's got a Malawian sound, Ethiopian sound, and a South African sound a bit.
Okay.
Demi is like
my blood. My blood is Africa. We can say that.
Demi. My blood is Africa.
I love the direction where the song is going. They're all in sync with Shekhinah, throwing in some Zulu stuff. You know, it's beautiful.
It sounds good. I think everyone at home will be happy with the Zulu.
The recording is going very smoothly. It's exciting, very exciting.
Rise up, rise up, rise up. Yeah!
So we finished all the vocals, we've added everything, and it's time for playback. It's time to hear what we've done.
But the song we made is incredible.
Very.
It's amazing. It's interesting.
It's very interesting, very good, and we can't wait to perform it live.
Rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up.
Everyone in the studio is singing along to it. I love the song, they love the song. We have dance moves, we have a smash hit.
Nah, come on, I'll see you guys at the performance, man. You guys go get ready and stuff. Let's take some talk, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah. Go to left, look nice for the camera.
We are about to perform the original song. We worked really hard on this one.
We're all very eager to see what the audience will feel when we sing the original song together. I think it's going to be fun.
We're all a bit nervous to share it with the audience, but it's time.
Yeah! Hello, everyone. Are you having a good time? Yeah, making them know. we call home, yeah. But in the streets of Nairobi, no, we never feel lonely. No, we never feel lonely. Know that we are different in our way. Different but the same. One thing's the same, yeah. One thing's the same, yeah. Ikasilami, elase Africa. Ikasilami, Ikasilami. Dame Africano. Dame Africano. Rise up, rise up. Rise up. Rise up. Rise up, rise up. Cause I did. Yana can be myself. Rise up, rise up. And I did. Bandinnet lema be. Rise up, rise up. Befikir. Beukat betida. Rise up. Rise up. Jame. Jame. Jame Africano. Dame Africano. Shekhinah. Ikasilami, elase Africa. Ikasilami, 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 elase Africa. Elase Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, Gemini Major. Thank you, guys.
Don't miss the next episode of Coke Studio Africa. House music legends Mikasa join up with Angolan superstar Anselmo Ralph to make an original hit in the studio with Nigerian producer Mastercraft. And the ultimate bad guy, Falls from Nigeria, collaborates with Bebe Cool from Uganda on an epic throwback track. Coke Studio Africa. This is where music meets.
Coke Studio Africa.